Hello and welcome back to another episode of Building Paradise Island. I'm your host, UmbreonMoonlight, and in the last episode, we terraformed the area around the dock and moved the house up in the sky so we didn't end up breaking that. And we ended up breaking some of this area around here, and we had to remove the water. In this episode, we're going to continue the terraforming, and I thought we would start with raising a little bit of this section up just one more block. I don't feel like having all this the same level is going to look good. And I wanted to just raise a house up just a little bit more because I feel like it makes sense and it'll connect to this just that little bit better. And I just like terraforming, especially with water and everything. So we're gonna get started with that. We're probably just gonna go one more block. Let's go from here. And we'll run it, I don't know. Probably to here. Probably to like here. Let's do it right here. See how this looks. Set dirt. How's that? Yeah, that's about what I want. Probably a little bit too far with some of the dirt. So let's cut this. And we'll go probably 3 to 4 blocks back because this is a little bit closer than what I want it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10. Set air. How's that looking? Almost. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go 20 blocks back and see how that looks. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. That gives us space. And now what we can do is we can cut this back times set day. We can cut this back just a little bit more, you know, shape it just a little bit better. And I do apologize for the last couple videos. I've been kind of messing around with the audio. I know, what was it? It was episode 2 that you couldn't hear the gameplay in the background. And I mentioned it last episode too, and I'm going to mention it again. I am slowly trying to figure out exactly what I want audio-wise for this. So for the first couple videos in this series, it's going to be a different audio setting. Simply because I use different settings for streaming as opposed to the recording that I do. I can spell dirt. Fantastic. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. I'm sorry about that. The weather's changing. We got snow and everything. So, like, my allergies and everything are just going absolutely psychotic right now. It's really, really, really gross. And I have a lot of phlegm and stuff. Dirt, I want to add to dirt. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Anyways, yeah, so my allergies are acting up, so I'm sorry if I sound a bit phlegmy and whatnot. I do apologize about that. I'll try to keep that down to a minimum. But as I was saying beforehand with the audio setting, the game might be a little bit louder in some videos, a little bit quieter until I get the desired, like, settings that I want for the audio and the gameplay, and then it'll level out eventually. It's just going to be annoying getting to that point, but we'll figure it out. So we will just bear that in mind and we will get through this. Anyways, we are going to do brush smooth / G. Do we need a G mask? No, probably not. So we'll do smoothing of 2. That way we don't completely screw this area up like we did with the water last time. We'll just bring this down. we'll bring over here down too. Ooh, we got water. So we're gonna fill this in too. Let's see, break this. Put this right here. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Set dirt. There we go. So yeah, about the weather though, we got a little bit of snow this morning, and it makes me incredibly sad that we have snow, and it's really, really cold outside this morning. Ugh. It was windy and cold, and I'm not ready for this. I'm so not looking forward to winter this year. It's going to be nasty from what the meteorologists have been predicting, that we're gonna have a nasty winter, because our last couple winters actually hasn't been like horrendously bad. I mean, it's been bad, but not to the degree that you would normally think. Let's see, we're gonna go into spectator mode. I'm gonna go over here. Pause to set dirt. Yeah, that should have covered up. Like, in this creative world, we're not going completely covering, like, all the dirt when possible. But it'll be nice to cover as much as possible. Pause to, and we're gonna set more dirt. There we go. That should help. Oh, and good key binding knowledge, at least in the later versions of Minecraft, if you hold F3 and F4, you bring up this wheel, and it's fantastic for swapping game modes, because beforehand you used to have to do / game mode, and it used to be like 1, 2, or 3, but now you have to type in individually. But now you just hold F3, hit F4, and boom, you got this wheel. And if you hold it, you can cycle through with F4. It's such a nice thing. I figured that out. What was it? It was a YouTube short, I think it was, that I figured it out. I can't remember exactly what video I was watching though to bring that up to me. But anytime I play creative Minecraft now, especially in the older versions, when I'm just like messing around with old versions of Asgard and everything, my brain immediately defaults to going to that control scheme, trying to make things a bit easier to navigate. And I'm like, oh wait, I'm in an older version of Minecraft. I can't do that button combo. Like, the muscle memory's already there. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a deep hole. Wow. Some copper there, too. This isn't a bad map for a survival map, to be quite honest. There's a ton of stuff around here. Again, the seed will be located in the description. I have to go back to the first couple videos of this series and actually do that, because I neglected to put the seed in. Oh, wow, look at this ravine. I didn't explore the island fully, but oh, wow, an underwater cave. That's pretty neat, honestly. Look at that. Got some coal and stuff. Oh, the cave goes deeper back here. It's pretty neat, honestly. Yeah, this is a great survival map. So yeah, seed will be in the description, if I remember to actually put it in this time. If I don't, you guys can yell at me in the comment section, because again, like I said, I forgot the last couple videos. And I feel really, really silly because I said I would do that. Anyways, we're gonna fill this with dirt. But yeah, as I was saying about the weather, they're predicting that it's going to be a very cold winter this year, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm so glad my job's only a couple minutes away from me now, and I don't have to end up traveling like 15-20 minutes in the cold like I've had to. Because while I live in the small town, I don't have a vehicle, because my job over the last year was, again, retail, and there's was no way in hell that you were affording a brand new car or even a used one on the salary I was making. Not with the hours I was making, no way. So, like, that 20-minute walk was obnoxious, and I'm glad that I don't have to do it this year. My job's, like, right down the street from where I live, and it's nice. It's nice to be that close and not have, like, enormous travel time. I know some people that travel, like, 2 hours to work there and back just because it's a good, pay gradient, and it's like, I don't know, man, that 2 hours, I don't think is worth the pay, honestly, because you lose so much time each day. Oops, I threw my dirt. Good job. We're gonna back up here for a minute, though, and take a look. Yeah, no, that 100% helped. Probably gotta bring this out. Couple more blocks, though. Bring it out to what, like here. Set grass block. Yeah, no, that looks a lot better. Just bringing it out just that little bit more helped. Yeah, because now it's not as thin as it was. It looks a little bit better, and now we can bring this out as well. And so if we do this, we can bring it to here. Yeah, and then we can do something like this. Yeah, then it thins out a little bit, which is fine. Because again, we can just keep placing blocks. And again, this is what I love about creative mode. Especially doing a project like this, is you can just so quickly terraform stuff. Opposed to like long rants that has taken literal real life months to get to a point where I'm somewhat happy with it. Which, speaking of long rants, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the time lapse for that. Like, I don't understand what's happening with, what's the recording program inside of Minecraft? I can't think of the mod. The replay mod. Like, every time I go to do a replay, all I get is a white screen, and I'm assuming it's because I'm on Fabric and not Optified, which is what the mod was originally built around. So I'm wondering if that's what's causing it to, in a sense, save my replay, but crash. It just gives me a white screen. So if you guys know anything about that, if you could be so kind as to comment down below exactly how to fix it, or at the very least point me in the general direction of how to fix it so I can fix it, because I want to get that, redo. I didn't want to undo that last part. But yeah, if you could send me in the direction or type it out in the comments of how to fix that, because I want to get that time lapse done, because I'm about a third of the way done trying to like set it up so I can just fill in it, and then we can start live streaming Long Ranch again. But like, I can't do it, and I'm afraid to do it, and then do all that work in survival, and then not have it record properly, and have the whole project be just dead in the water. So if you know anything about that, please comment down below. It would really help me out. Day. Ah, there we go. Now we can see. Just kind of spruce this up just a little bit. I don't like that, though. I don't like that either. There we go. Alright. Yeah, no, that's looking nice. Yeah, that's looking nice. So what we're probably going to do then, too, is come out to, like, here. We'll come over to here. We'll set some grass. And then what we can do is do something like this. If we do something like that, then we get that nice corner, and it's not just like a straight upside down L shape. Cause that's the one thing I cannot speak today. The one thing I do like about building in Minecraft is the terraforming process. I find it, one, incredibly peaceful to do, especially like if I'm doing it on my own time. I just put a podcast on, get some gaming news going or something, and go to town terraforming. It's really, really nice. But, like, it takes so long to get something that you actually like. Especially in survival mode. Like, I cannot emphasize just how long Asgard took. Like, a decade of Asgard. Which, speaking of, I don't know if I can't remember if I did anything special for it or not, but the Asgard map actually, back in September, turned 10 years old. So, like, I officially have a map a decade old in Minecraft. And it has seen so many updates. It's crazy. Like, Mark Swamp still has me beat with an 11-year-old super flat world. But, like, just to think that I've been playing on one map, playing one video game for the better part of a quarter of my life. Because as a lot of you guys know, I'm in my late 20s. So, like, I was just becoming an adult when I started building Asgard. I was 17, 18, 19, something like that. So that's kind of crazy to think about. Oh, we're gonna have to, like, bend this that way too. But we'll deal with this terraforming in the future. But yeah, no, I like that. 100%. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. We're definitely going to have to do some, more kind of like just angling to actually make it look good. But I definitely like this. Get something like this going. Something like this. Yeah. And then what we can do is just bring this back just ever so slightly. I think I want it just brought back just ever so slightly. Set air. Then we're gonna come this way. We're gonna set more. Cause we can back the house up a little bit now. Yeah, no, cause that gives us plenty of room out here to do stuff. Gives us plenty of room around here. Yeah, I like that. We did take off some of the dock though. Which, speaking of, I've given it some thought with the dock, and we are gonna be changing the strip log out. I tried to see if I can make this work. I don't think it's going to. So we'll probably do that in a little bit, but I've come to the conclusion I don't like the dock. Not with the stripped logs anyways. We might revamp the dock in another episode too, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just cut this back just a little bit. Something like that, right? Almost. I don't like how sharp that goes. Yeah! Yeah, no, that looks good. Because that gives a nice straight line. We have to fix this, but no. No, I like that. We're probably going to improve it. There's always improvements to be done. Like, that's the thing with terraforming. You're always going to slightly be changing it, but I like that. So now what we can do is we can get the house moved into place finally. I'm going to come over here. Pause 1. We can finally get the house set up. And we can start editing that too. This is going to be fun editing this house. I love this house. I remember when I seen this on Planet Minecraft, it was like, that is my house. That has to be my house. It's a really good log cabin design. Cut. See, where do we want it? Probably... go with right here. Paste minus air. It's almost dead center. It's almost dead center. I like that. I like that. That gives plenty of room for like a yacht and everything. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. I 100% like that. Right there. So now what we can do is we can start to clear the inventory. So we have the foundation for the house up now. So I feel like it's about time that we start editing the house itself. Like, I like the chimney and stuff, but I want a deck in the front, and I'm going to bring this all down, and we're going to make a gravel walkway and everything. So we're going to get started with that. We're going to do a little bit of the house, and then we're going to terraform more. So let's get started with it. We're going to start tearing this down, because we don't need this giant chimney, especially on a tropical island. But yeah, so I wanted to get into this. I'm going to be making a video on it anyways, but I wanted to just get a little bit of my thoughts out in the air. So Pocket Pair, if you don't know Pocket Pair, the whole Nintendo lawsuit that's been going on with Palworld's developers Pocket Pair right now about patent infringement and everything. So Pocket Pair came out recently and finally stated exactly what Nintendo was suing for. And for one, they want, 5 million yen to the Pokemon company, Game Freak, and 5 million yen to Nintendo itself, which in US dollars equivalents to about 30,000 each, so about $60,000 total that they're seeking for damages, which for one, I find just complete malarkey. Do I want it like that? Yeah, because then we can do something like that. Do the same here, bring it out by 2. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. But as I was saying, yeah, so they want, like, damages and stuff, because apparently the little bit of money that Palworld made apparently damaged their intellectual property, which I find just complete hogwash. There's no way that the little bit of money that Palworld made did any damages to Nintendo whatsoever. But it's the patents that they're going after that I do not like. So we were correct in assuming that it was the Pokeball throwing mechanic that they're going after. But it's not the Pokeball mechanic itself. It's throwing a object in a 3D space, capturing that object in a 3D space, and then adding it to your team and being able to send it out and battle in a 3D space, other, like, creatures. And for one, lots of other games have done that before, so I don't feel like they should have a case with that. And second off, we wouldn't be, like, starved for a actual good Pokemon game if they would actually make a good Pokemon game. Like, I'm just gonna come right out and state it. We would not have played, like, I Platinum Pale World, and I found it a complete gem of a game. It was a super fun game to play. It gave me the same feelings that Pokemon did back in, like, the Red and Blue days, the DS days, the 3DS days. It gave that feeling of just Pokemon. And I had a lot of fun with the game. So, I feel... how do I want to put this? I feel that I wouldn't have liked the game, I think, as much as I did if I wasn't starving for an actual good Pokemon game. If Scarlet and Violet was an actual good Pokemon game, I don't think I would have liked Pale World for what it was. I would have looked at it as just a cheap, blatant knockoff. And I would have left it at that. But I can't see it like that now because the game's well crafted. Like, the game is super, super well crafted. I know it's still in early access, so that's going to be hit or miss with a lot of people. But for what it's worth, I found the game just a gem to play. It was so enjoyable to play. I think that this could be bad for the video game community as a whole if Nintendo wins with just this. The other part of that lawsuit that they were going into, and I'm no lawyer, I would be the first to admit that I am no lawyer. I don't understand legal jargon. I'm not going to pretend to tell you that I understand legal jargon as much as someone that actually studied law. But the second one is mounting an rideable, like, mount like an animal or anything in a 3D space. Which is complete utter crap. Because, one, World of Warcraft was doing that long before Nintendo was doing it. For one. And for two, lots of games have you mounting a animal. So what Nintendo's trying to say is that they own the right to rideable mounts in a 3D space. I'm not okay with that. In the slightest. I think this is blatantly them throwing a hissy fit because a indie developer did a better job with their IP ideas than they did. And they're mad about it. And that's why they're going after this company, because, you know, they want to throw their money around. I personally don't like it. I really, really, really don't like where this is going. And I really hope that they lose. I want Nintendo to lose. Just on principle. Because if they win, other game developers are going to start doing this, and it's not going to end well for us consumers. It's not going to end well for us. I can see it plain as day now. It's not going to end well. And I don't like the idea of that. But anyways, with that being said, I 100% like this being up by one block. There we go. Yeah, I like that being up by one block. Do a little bit of this. Yeah, would you look at that? That looks a lot better. What time are we at currently in the recording? 29 minutes. Okay, we can go a little bit longer. Alright, so how do I want to do this deck. We probably want to start here. 6, 7. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then maybe go 1, 2, 3. Do something like that. Or do we want to bring this? No, because we 100% do not want it completely square. Something like this. I'm thinking something like this. Because then what we can do is we can bring this up like this. That up like that. We can then run this along so it's like it's an open deck, but with an actual, you know, like awning type thing over it. So when it rains and whatnot, you can still sit outside. And then we'll run this along like this. We're gonna want this to just slightly stick out. We might as well do that. And then do something like this. Then what we can do is we can stick it out like that. And then we can run it along like that. And we can just fill the bottom like that. Ah, speaking of rain! Ha! It started to rain! Oh, that's comedic timing if I ever seen it before. Then we can bring this like this. Then we can grab... Do we have the button? We do not. Button? We had stone buttons, right? Yeah. Oh no, I'm breaking stuff. Let's see. Stairs, we have dark oak. Let's try dark oak, see. I like it like this. You might have to space this out just a little more through. So it would go right there. Which would push that right there. Not a huge fan of the change yet. But that's the whole point of this series, especially with this house, because it's giving me ideas. I like the ideas because I like being able to incorporate stuff I build in creative into my main map. And this just might be the push I need to do some changes to the actual house. Then we could do something like that. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's looking a little bit better. I do like that. That's looking a lot better. We have 3, 2, 2, 3. And the doorway's right here. You might be able to just get rid of that. That one. And then do stone brick stairs. Because the doorway's going to be slightly offset, but I think that looks a lot better than what it would have otherwise. Weather clear. Time set day. Step back. It's looking a little bit flat though. It's definitely looking flat. Wand. Okay. Yeah, so this is looking flat. I don't end up liking this. Set air. I thought I would like it. I guess not. I think it's because the roof's too high. So what if we did something like this? What if we brought it down? Yeah, what if we brought it down? That would be too low. No, that would also be too low. Not a favorable roof line. What if we went up just one more? Something like that. Because then what we can do... go around like this. Oops. Go around. If I could... Oh my dear God. I could land properly. We did something like that. That still doesn't look right. Something like that. And then if we go up, we can do something like this. That'll connect to the roof. Then we can do something like that. And then we can bring this down like this. Then if we did right there. Well, no, we wouldn't be able to do right there. That would interfere with this. But if we did right here and right here. Stall it, sensor. I have no clue what that even means. Oh, no, this isn't gonna work. Set air. I think it's gonna have to be an open roof design. I 100% think it's gonna have to be open, like an open roof design. But what we can still do we can still do something like this. The way we had it. It doesn't look bad. Then we can do something like this. Yeah, no, it's gonna have to be square. Yeah. Yeah, I could see this. I could see this walking. Replace air with dark oak planks. Let's try an oak fence. An oak fence. And a smooth stone slab, because these are all my favorite slabs. Especially for going on top of fencing. Like that. I mean, it's basic. It is basic, but I do like that. What time are we at currently in the recording? 46. We'll go a couple more minutes, but... Yeah, no, it's basic, but I do like the concept. We can probably make it look a lot better. Do we have a mailbox? We do. Yeah. Yeah, I actually like that dot, the front porch. That doesn't look horrendous. We now need some sandstone. Do we want smooth? We're gonna need some podzol for our flower bed. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to do it like this. We could also grab some sandstone stairs, smooth sandstone stairs. Do that instead of that. Yeah! Because then you can have the garden right here. Candlelit lanterns. Copper soul. Oh, cool. Cool, we got a bunch of cool looking lanterns too. Grab some chains. Just grab some chains to give the plants some light. But yeah, no, I'm not sold on the deck yet, but it is a little bit of an improvement, especially with this chimney. Like, this chimney has always been big and bulky, but I like chimneys. I do like my chimneys. But yeah, no, that looks a lot better, especially once we get like some greenery and some furniture, I think, out there. It'll look a lot better. Ooh, this is missing. Oh, yeah, because this is where the tree was growing. That's right. You know, we probably could, too. So 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And it bends inwards. Then it bends outwards. Yeah, we could put another raised bed in here. Ooh, what if we wrapped it around? We got 1, 2. I have a big garden bed right here. Yeah, because then that could be like a whole garden type area. But do I want it straight now is the question. It looks a lot cleaner that way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But with this, that gives it just that extra lip. I like the lip. I like that raised garden bed. So now what we can do is, let's see, stairs, stone brick. Probably. Yeah, and then we can go back to our slabs. What do we want it like? That, no, yeah, no, that's better. And then I'm trying to think. We could put a little raised bed right here. Because I'm trying not to make it look awkward and super tall. Yeah, because we could put some stuff here. No, because I would have to... Yeah, because if we put another raised bed... Yeah, we could put another raised bed here. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yep, another raised bed there. Although what we could do is something like this, so it's distinct. Oh, we didn't put all those correctly. Because if we do something like this, then it looks distinct and it doesn't look out of place. And that could be a different raised bed than this one. Oh, I might do that all the way around, to be honest, because that does look nice. And there we can just do something like that. Grab some cobble. mix that in where the cobble comes down. Almost. We could do this too. Do something like this. Then grab our old school trapdoor design. That way we have different raised beds depending on, like, because you could put a fence like here and have a huge backyard. Or like you can even put a fence like right there or something. Have a big yard like that. That way we have a raised fence for like flowers going all the way around and each one looks distinct and unique. I like that. Anyways, we're probably going to call that an episode. We've been going for almost an hour now. If you like this video, throw a like on it. If you didn't like this video, comment down below why. We're close to 500 subs. Really would appreciate if you guys would subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. I want to hit my goal of 500 before the end of the year. I know we can do it. Anyways, I've been UmbreonMoonlight. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, everyone.